what is singular subject. So she is singing well. Is with singular pronoun or subject. For example, I am calling to my dad. I am calling to my dad. Here is I with am. We can only use am with noun. I am calling to my dad. Here is also she is singing well. Let us use plural subject. For example, they. What we are going to use? Are. They are playing football. And also, look students here, they are playing football. Let us use, for example, another plural subject with noun, for example. My sisters what? Are eating. My sisters are eating. My sisters are eating. So what they are doing is eating, and we can use are because here is what? A plural subject. Okay, students, I hope you all are with me and understand well. So let me show you how we can use present continuous tense as a question. That means interrogative, and also how we are going to use it to make negative, and also question, negative, and also positive sentence. Let us start now. For example, when we come to here, let us mention one example. She is writing a letter. So this is affirmative sentence. It's positive sentence. Let us change with question, or we called interrogative. So we can use for question, to make question, is, are, and are. To make question, we can use is, and are. For example, she is writing a letter. How we are going to change? Bravo, students. Is she writing a letter? And at the end, question mark. Is she writing a letter? For example, let us make this conversation or a dialogue with our friends. For example, yes, she is. For example, if it is positive, we can say yes. Here is, we can use comma. Yes, she is. What about try to say negative or she's not, for example? No. What we are going to say? She's not. So, look, students here. Yes, she is. And also, no, she's not. And also, when we come to negative sentence, like before, you can use not after helping verb. For example, she is writing a letter. She is writing a letter. So what you are going to say and write? She, what is, and next, not, she is not, what? Writing, is not writing a letter. So To make negative, easily add what? Not. She is not writing a letter. Look, students, here is affirmative sentence, or it's called positive sentence. She's not writing a letter. She is writing a letter. So when we come to question, is she writing a letter? And to make a dialogue or also conversation with your friends, you can say, yes, she is. And also, no, she's not. And also to make negative sentence, you can say, she's not writing a letter. She's not writing a letter. Let us continue. We can use it also to make question and negative sentence with, we already try to practice what is. So let us start with and we'll close it with are. So here is on and are. So when we come to here, for example, what can I say? What can I say? For example, I am teaching English. Here is a positive or affirmative sentence. Let us change with question. For example, when we want to change with question, we easily used am. Am I teaching English? Am I teaching English? This is a question form. Am I teaching English? Yes. Here is comma. Yes, I am. And if we want to make negative, no, I'm not. And also, here is, we can use to make negative easily. I am not teaching English. I'm not teaching English. I'm not teaching English. Just by adding not after verb to be. And also we can use are with as a sentence, question, negative, and interrogative. So here is are. So let us mention one what? Subject. But it must be what? Plural. With by using are. So we are walking on the street. So here is a positive or affirmative sentence. So how we are going to ask a question or interrogative form? By using what? Are. We. What we are going to use? Bravo, students. Easily. Are. And the next subject. We walking on the street. Are we walking on the street? Are we walking on the street? So look at this example, students. The first one was positive or affirmative. We were walking on the street. We were walking. We are walking on the street. And the next one is when we make it question, easily by using question mark. Are we walking on the street? So, for example, when I'm going to answer, and if you want to answer this question, you can say easily, yes, if it is possible, to make positive, yes, we are. Yes. And also, no, we are not. By using are and also by we are, easily by saying what? Yes, we are. No, we are not. And also to make long sentences with full sentence, you can say we are not walking on the street. Here is, we are not walking on the street. This is the negative form of present continuous tense. So, students, I hope you all are understand and enjoy the lesson. Let me give you one activity and let us practice together. So, students, change. Here is your instruction. Change the following sentences with interrogative form. Interrogative form. Here is, students, question number 1. I am washing clothes. Question number 2. She is moving slowly. And 3. You are calling to. So, students, these are 3 examples. Let me give you 2 minutes. Students, I hope you all have finished. And let me give you correction and practice together. So, I am washing clothes. I am washing clothes. When we change the sentence by using am I washing clothes? Question mark. Here is, she is moving slowly. She is moving slowly. So what we are going to say easily by using verb to be is. Bravo. Is she moving? Is she moving slowly? And the next question mark. Look, students here. Is she moving slowly? And the next one, let us use the third one with plural subject. Both of them, the first question and the second question with singular subjects. So the next one is with plural subject. For example, we can use plural subjects you, they, we, students, teachers, brothers, like by adding s, es, and also ies to make change with plural words. So you are calling to the teacher. You are calling to the teacher. So when we are going to change with by using are you calling? Are you calling to the teacher? Here is question mark at the end of the sentence. Students, for example, here is you can answer by easily even, am I washing the clothes? Yes, I am. Is she moving slowly? Yes, she is. Are you calling the teacher? Yes, maybe I am. Yes, you are also. So we can change even the sentences with negative sentence by adding note after verb to be. For example, I'm not washing my clothes. She's not moving slowly. You are not calling to the teacher. By adding easily, what? Not. Students, this is activity 1 and let us summarize today's lesson. Today, we were learning about present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is a tense. It's also called progressive tense. That show temporary action. And also, when we come to temporary action, we are staying with our friends next week. We are staying with our friends next week. When we say this kind of sentence, that show a temporary action that you are going to do even until next week. And also, the action happening right now. For example, I'm teaching English right now. I'm teaching English right now. You are, or we are, and also they are learning English when? Right now. The action happening right now. And also present continuous tense that show future plan. We are learning English next week. That show the action you are going to do next week. This is the use of present continuous tense. And also, we will learn which kind of verbs we can use. For example, by adding easily ing. Call, calling, talk, talking, pull, pulling, push, pushing. Easily by adding at the end of the main verb ing. But students, even don't forget again to be careful when you are using verb to be. Like, is, are, and here is are. Students, be careful when you are using them. When you can use with singular, you can use are for plural. So you can use only after I, am. You can use is for singular subjects like pronoun and also noun. Students, this is today's lesson. Let me give you homework and practice more your home. Don't forget to write your homework. Homework. Students, here is your instruction. change the following sentences with, here is negative form. Negative form. So here is the questions. She is selecting students. We are closing the door. 3. I am dancing well. So these are easily affirmative forms you can use and change with negative form and also interrogative form. I hope you all are going to do your homework. Parents and guardians, please help them to try their homework. We'll see the next time. Until that, see you students. Goodbye, students.